Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I wanted to pop in real quick, do a very last day of the year, the end of the year, quick little video, just in case some weird things happen tomorrow. Because, as a lot of people in the YouTube world knows, tomorrow is January 1, 2020. May just sound like another date, but a lot of people that have been doing kid-related stuff have been a little bit concerned and a little bit nervous as that date approaches, because that could be a really bad day for some people, or just starting tomorrow and going on for the rest of the year, things could be not so happy. I don't want to sit here and on the last day of 2019 talking about unhappy things. More, I wanted to talk to you, anyone who watches my channel. And by the way, thank you so much for sticking it out with me if you're a consistent viewer. I started in 2018, March or April. It's been so long I've forgotten now. But I would say I'm probably in the year and a half range of running this channel, and it has been so much fun. It's been so exciting. I've really enjoyed this. And I just wanted to give everyone an update just in case, the apocalypse does happen, or is it the copalopolis? I can't pronounce it. The capocalypse, I think, is what it's called at the moment, happens tomorrow or within the next month. For whatever reason, if I just vanish off the face of YouTube tomorrow, at least maybe you've had a chance to watch this video in the next few hours before that happens. If I'm still around tomorrow, I feel like this is there's a Y2K thing happening here. Way back when 99 was going to 2000, we had the Y2K potential of, the world, everything blowing up, and nothing was going to be the same. And the funny thing is, for most of us, the time clicked over and we were all still here and nothing much happened. And I understand there were some computer problems here and there for the computers that weren't. This is not a Y2K video, sorry. But anyway, just in case, I thought I'd throw this out there. I want everyone to know that I have marked my channel as not for kids. It is, I feel like I'm a general audience channel because, well, I'm an adult and I love toys. And I'm talking to you adults who also love toys. Any adult who doesn't like toys that's watching my channel, I have no clue why you're here. I can't help it if there's some kids that find me. I am covering, at the moment, a popular, kid-friendly topic. But the topic is not geared for kids. It's geared for adults. It's the toy collectors in us. And, I want to show off those toys to any adult that looks at them on the shelves but doesn't know if they want to buy those toys. I want to be able to show them, is the toy worth it to go out and buy? And so that's been my focus. And so I've thus marked my channel as not kid-friendly. I'm not targeting kids. So we'll see what happens. All my videos I have marked that way because every video I've done has never once been with the intention of aimed at kids, and I don't talk to kids. In fact, in several videos I even say, hey parents, go buy this for your kids. Adults can play with toys too. They can smile, they can have fun, they can enjoy cartoons. I can't help it. That's just how it is. So we'll see what happens going forward. My channel could be kind of on the fence just because I've been dealing with Fortnite, and that's a very current popular thing with kids. And the Jazwares does market the toys at 8+, so there is that. We'll see. Now, what's going to happen? What do I have? Let's get off that ugly subject. I'm around until they kick me off of YouTube. And actually, I'm still around then. I'll get to that later. So what do I have planned? Next year, 2020, this is day 1 tomorrow. We have 365 days of potential content from my channel. And you have got to believe I have been thinking about that. Even if I do week-to-week videos or day-to-day, depends on the mood and depends on how busy I am, you better believe that I've got some plans. And I thought it would be a lot of fun for me to share some of those plans with you. Because if I do, then you can hold me accountable. And that way, if I don't get to something, you could say, hey, in the comments, hey, buddy, because I'm planning on having comments still. I'm not planning on them going away. But you can say, hey, buddy, you said on this date in this video, you were going to talk about this. When are you going to get to that? I want you to hold me accountable. So this is my accountability video. How's that? No pressure on you, by the way. So anyway, I wanted to show you some stuff that I've got in the works. I've been anxious. Some of the stuff I was supposed to do this last year, but the Fortnite stuff just got really cool. I couldn't help it. That Fortnite stuff, there's some really cool stuff. If you're not a believer and a buyer in it, go get a few items. Try that toy line out. I am a huge Joe fanatic fan. And I don't just go out and buy toy lines. I don't go like, oh, I like Marvel Legends. Ooh, I like Transformers. Oh, I like Ninja Turtles. Oh, I like Overwatch. I don't do that. Sure, a lot of that stuff looks cool. I don't want to spend my money on it. I don't want that in my possession. It's a burden. It's a burden to me to have too much stuff, says the G.I. Joe collector. But when I saw the Fortnite stuff, I fell in love. I said, this is fun. This is cool. This is interesting. This is different. This has got character. And when the Fortnite stuff came out, I had only played the game for a few weeks to about a month. Now, just to make sure I've got some serious knowledge behind me, I have been hardcore playing this game. And I actually like the game too. I'm not doing it just because I'm not forcing myself to play a game. I'm doing this because I think it's fun. I've been playing it for quite some time now, and I'm very knowledgeable, and there's still things I'm learning, but I'm pretty knowledgeable this stuff. So anyway, without further ado, what's coming up in 2020? I wish I had a cool graphic 2020, but I don't. Bear with me. So 2020, I've got some videos I've been videoing the last few weeks, but the holidays have been very sketchy, and I haven't put out a video in, 3 or 4 weeks, and I apologize. I respect you all way too much to just, drop off the face of the earth. But I have been filming some videos, and a few of them have kind of come to a halt, and I've had to wait for some nicer weather to be able to film and do some stuff, so bear with me, because I've got some videos that are going to be coming out in the first of the year, but I've got more that I haven't filmed. And here are a couple of those items. There will be more of the 4-inch Jazwares Fortnite figures. It just happens to be, here's Luminous and Beef Boss right here. I'll be getting to these and more. There's more coming out too. Hello, puppy. I hear my dog in the background, and you probably do too. It could be someone's driving up and leaving a delivery. Next, I have gotten a whole bunch of the Victory Series 12-inch figures. Actually, I've gotten them all. Shush, don't tell anybody. But there will be some videos coming out about these. I don't know if I like them yet. You'll find out in my videos if I like these or not. So, toss those off to the side. Next is something different, and you've only ever seen one of these on my channel before. But they are, and I'm not a self-professed 6-inch fan, but they are the 6-inch Fortnite figures. Here's Valkyrie and Abstract, the Amazon exclusive, by the way. Anyway, so you won't see these most likely on my YouTube channel. You'll have to go somewhere else. I better hold these back. I guess they're a little bit blurry. I'm working with a new lens here. Bear with me. So anyway, you'll have to go somewhere else to see these. I have another channel that I've been very, very occasionally putting a video out on. And that is called XOTV. And I believe the address is xotv.me. M-E. I will put a link down here on my screen. Go check it out if you want to see some 6-inch. And all of these 6-inch figure video reviews are going to be on that channel, at least for the time being. I put a Halloween one out for Tomato Head just because I'm very irritated. Jazwares hasn't put out a Tomato Head 4-inch figure. And every chance I get, I tell them. So that's a lot of Fortnite stuff. You're going to like, what happened? This guy was a G.I. Joe channel. Why is he doing Fortnite? No, where's the G.I. Joe stuff? Bear with me. G.I. Joe will be coming back because, as I said, it's my huge thing. Right now, Fortnite is out there. It's the thing I can be excited about, that I can go to the store and buy something new and have fun with it. G.I. Joe is like a lifelong obsession. It's always going to be a part of me. It's always going to be a part of this channel to some extent. Fortnite slightly distracted me this last year, so I want to kind of, come back and bring in the G.I. Joe focus. Well, partial focus. I think the channel is now going to be, as long as Jazwares puts them out, a mixture of G.I. Joe and Fortnite action figures. Hang on. Dry mouth, a lot of talking. So, what's coming up for G.I. Joe? Well, there is something that I have not yet touched on that I have, and I've been waiting for quite a few months actually, and I don't know if I can hold them. I pulled out too many, but I've got the final 12 figures to review. All 12 of them. I don't have the Zartan on the cycle, but I want to open these things up and review them. These final 12. Bear with my new lens as it learns to focus in on stuff. And let me set these off to the side. There we go. Okay, set them, throw them. Same thing, right? Same thing. Same difference. Come on, focus on my face. There we go. Next is another thing, another portion of the G.I. Joe hobby that I really like and have liked for a long time. These are kind of big. And that is 12-inch figures. The Hall of Fame that ran from 1991 to 1995. And yes, I say 1995 because there was, bear with me, I've got so much stuff here, a Sergeant Savage 12-inch figure in 1995. It was released, and there were some other playsets, not playsets, but like battle sets that were also released. This was the only figure, from what I remember, released. No, I think Astronaut was a commemorative astronaut, but that's not my focus. So anyway, and along that idea, I'm also going to be doing all of the Sergeant Savage toy line. I liked Sergeant Savage. At the time, I didn't understand and I didn't really like their new articulation, their new size. But over the course of time, things grow fonder. And I had the entire set before I lost it a while back. And I've wanted to get this. So I went out and I've picked up all of it. And I do mean all of it because I want to review it all. And I do mean all of it, even the more expensive of the items, which actually, I got this at a great deal, by the way. And this is a nice box, too. Completely sealed. I'm going to have so much fun opening this sucker up and putting what I can together, because, like, the main body, you don't put together. You add the wings, you put the tail fins, you put the canopy on, you put the front end. It's a motorized lights and sound thing. It's kind of dusty. But I'm going to have so much fun putting this thing together. The P40 is a really great vehicle. If you've never had it, if you've never heard of it, get it for the 3 and 3.25 inch figures. Get them for the small guys even. I mean, it's not the best seat in the world. You'll find out more in my video, but it's a great vehicle. Get this sucker if you can. All right. I've got one other item if I can dig it out here. And this is also, well, everything G.I. Joe's kind of old news. But I still have a 2018 G.I. Joe convention set to review, figure by figure. I started with them last summer. I got the Renegades out, Mercer, Taurus, and Red Dog. I got them reviewed. And I got a couple, I think I got a couple Python Patrol. Maybe I didn't. I remember doing Lamprey. But anyway, I still have this thing to do. I'm like a year and a half late reviewing this set. And I want to. I like it. It's cool. This is my first ever convention set, and probably based off the prices will be my last. Or only. That's a lot of stuff sitting here. And I only showed you a few items in each of these types of categories. I have a bunch of stuff in each of the categories. When we look at the Sergeant Savage stuff, there's probably 20 or 30 items there. The final 12 has 12 figures. I have a big lob that I ordered from the club that I can't wait to open up and look at, the modern era figure, because they sold out of the O-ring before I could get to it. Anyway, the Hall of Fame, there's like 20 or 30 of those figures. When you go from 91 to 95, there's a bunch. There's 20, 25 maybe. Then when you get up into 2005, was it 2005, I think, or 2003, 2006? They had a whole bunch, even more, 30 or 40 figures at that point. And I don't have any of those yet, again, but I'm going to be getting those because I like those. I have a few other miscellaneous items. There's a George Washington G.I. Joe classic figure that I've got that I was supposed to unbox last President's Day, this last year for President's Day, but he was too big for my current setup. I think I'm getting a setup that's better back here, and that little bit of a blue you see back there. I think my setup is a little bit bigger so I can accommodate the 12-inch figures. That's another reason I haven't done the 12-inch figures. My setup didn't accommodate that yet. And who knows what Jazwares is going to put out. I mean, really, I've heard from the internet. I've heard from the great and grand internet. No, on Instagram, one of the guys at Jazwares put out a note saying 2020 is going to be lit. That scares me. We're not talking candles here. We're talking a lot of figures, a lot of toys. So 4-inch, 6-inch, 12-inch, we'll see. So I think that's about it. My schedule's already full for 2020. That doesn't mean I'm not going to find something at some point randomly and just like, hey, it's time to do a video. So thank you for stopping by and watching any video that you have ever watched. I really appreciate it. As a small tidbit, accountability, remember? Accountability as a small tidbit. I have 2, not 1, but 2 community-oriented projects that I have been working on for several months. One of them I've been working on for almost a year. And I'm wanting to get them released this year. Hopefully earlier than later. So anyway, be on the watch. If you're not on my Twitter account, follow me on Twitter. I put out random pieces of information, what's going on when I'm not releasing videos. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I don't have a community tab yet. I would love a community tab, by the way. But if we hit 1,000 subscribers, I can have a community tab and I can release information that way. But until then, Twitter's my guy, or girl, or thing, or bird. Twitter's my bird. I can send out a message through Twitter that a bunch of people can see. I've been playing around with Instagram the last year, and I'm going to start doing a lot more with Instagram. So follow me on Instagram if you like pictures and words mixed together. Facebook I'm on. I don't really do a lot. I mostly post when I've uploaded a video there. I don't do a lot of Facebook. It's not my thing. It's too social. I'm antisocial. Haven't you figured that out yet? No. So anyway, but follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I am the most social, communicative, whatever the right word is. I am the most interactive. Interactive is the right word on those 2 platforms. If we have a social tab or a community tab ever on this YouTube channel, then I will be actively using that. But we'll have to see what the future of YouTube brings. Now, one final thing is, if YouTube blows up in about a week, if things go crazy and I disappear with many other people, all the stuff that I just told you I'm going to do will be on the other place, the xotv.me. And I don't remember what the address is, but I'll post it here. This is my other channel. It's a great little platform, and if you're a creator and you're looking for another place also, go check them out. I have talked personally with the creators of it, and they are great people. And they are former, here's a quick plug, they are former YouTube creators who, from what I understand and what I've been able to research, have had a fairly decent sized channels in the past, and they are trying to do their fix, what they think YouTube should be about. And it's a very fascinating, very interesting concept. And if you're a creator and you want to explore another option, check out xotv.me. Or you can email me, MacDowinvideos@gmail.com. Please no spam. I will block you if that's all it is. But, or get a hold of me through a social network or something and, ask me and I can direct you to them, because it's a platform other than YouTube I really like and I'm very fascinated with. So anyway, there it is. Happy New Year. Sorry for the long video, but it's like the end of the year catch up, and I hope you've watched it all the way through. If you have, you are the special ones. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, safe, and happy New Year. We will see you next year, or as some people like to say mistakenly, the next decade. It's not the next decade, but we'll go with that. See you in the 20s.